What does the extension do?
No, they're
What's up,
getting rid of the
everybody?
galaxy.
Happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday, November 23rd, and we're going to play some Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition tonight. Some Princes of the Apocalypse. We're on session 45. 45, yeah. As our turkeys are going to get taken out of the freezer here the next little while.
That should have happened Monday.
I just
Yeah,
have
you're behind.
I just have a turkey breast that I'm going to cook over the weekend, so
Oh, there you go.
I get time. So let's do some character introductions. Tonight we do not have Caesar, who plays Jangalang. And for now, I will run Jangalang. If we get into combat or something, I may, if it's 100 mobs, I may pass him off to somebody. But let's start off tonight with Matakiri playing Rufiel.
Yeah, playing Rufiel here. Rufiel is an Aasimar sorcerer who dabbles a little bit in healing and clerical stuff despite not being particularly religious. But he was attempting to infiltrate one of these cults and almost made it before the party rescued him from near death. And has stuck around with them since.
Yes, and then we have Svenster playing Soleil.
Soleil is a half-elf who is a pretty nice guy overall, pretty caring, giving type of person. He just has a problem with people. If there were no people on the world, then he would do just fine. They have a tendency to annoy him and get him upset. But when he does, he's able to tap into the magic around him as he goes into a rage, and cool stuff happens.
Cool stuff happens. Indeed, it does. And then Marbania is playing Pinch.
Yeah, Pinch is a halfling rogue. Not really. I mean, he doesn't go in for the, he's going to pick every pocket type thing. He's more of an investigator, kind of he's got an eye for detail, and that's kind of his strength. Um, and he's wondering what's up with Slay. That this guy used to buy her breakfast and everything. He's been acting kind of like a stingy jackass here lately.
He's like, something's kind of got him tridenty. Oh, I don't know. And then we've got Valtrex playing Lumina.
Hey, yeah, Lumina is a elven ranger, and he joined up with these guys through his brother Soleil, and as part of the Harpers, not an official Harper agent, but helps out from time to time. And if Rufiel doesn't like that we saved him, we are happy to put him back where we found him.
Hanging.
They probably won't even know he's gone.
Considering we killed them all, yeah.
Yeah, since the whole place is wiped out, to include the friendly neighborhood janitor or genie guy. Pretty much wiped him out twice.
He wasn't always friendly.
He was always concerned about you guys smashing his keep.
Now he doesn't have to worry about that anymore. He's free
Nope.
to do whatever he wants.
Well, he can go live in his palace. He can. Speaking of
You're welcome.
stuff going on, I'm gonna take that image away from you guys, and then I'm gonna give you the Destron Valley map, because that's where we left off. Is you guys were traveling south along the long road out of Red Larch. You guys left in the afternoon out of Red Larch, trying to get to Waterdeep. I think you guys need to prepare I think it's what you guys are. Your goal to get in Waterdeep, do some armor, weapons, gear, Harper contact stuff in Waterdeep.
Yeah.
And
Slay needs a good exfoliant.
exfoliant. Needs some lava soap. Uh, the night that you guys after you left Red Larch, you guys find a pretty good camping spot in near not too far off the long road, and you set up camp for the night.
Nice.
That's cool.
So we got the little flame effects going in the fire. Sirenscape playing, and as you
It's making me sleepy, man.
yeah, everybody's does their watch or whatever, but your sleep is troubled this night. Half-remembered figments and warnings seem to hover in your mind. Then, a shadowy figure strides into your mind's eye and brushes aside your wandering thoughts. Hear me well, fool, it sneers. You have offended the Elder Elemental Eye. For your sacrilege, others shall be punished. At sunset, the day after tomorrow, we will destroy the town of Amfell. You can try to stop us, but you will fail. None shall survive. This is the price of your defiance. A new vista forms in your dream. You're standing on a hillside above a small town. A circle of shadowy cultists stands nearby, gazing at a glowing orb in the center of the circle. The orb pulses, and you awaken with a start. I'm supposed to be doing that, yeah.
Sit up, climb out of the tent, look around. What time of night is it?
It's everybody kind of has this dream at some point during their night. So when you all wake up in the morning, you remember this dream.
Make sure the person on watch is still there, and then I'll grab my trident and go back to sleep.
Curls up next to it. Have you named it? This is my weapon. There are many like it, but this one is mine.
Drown. Already has a name.
Amphale's down there. That's on the road.
That's on the way.
That's where we're headed.
Book it.
Are we gonna make it in time? Do we expect we'll make it in time?
I expect that the DM has already calculated those squares and we will make it just in time.
What are you talking about?
If we force march at exhaustion.
Just so you know, the module calls for Ballard to be the town to be destroyed.
Oh, okay.
So don't blame me for picking Amphell.
Well, if
It
was
says a
Ballard,
nearby
we wouldn't
city.
care.
Ballard was in the text. I had to change it. I had to change it. But indeed, you guys do arrive into Amphel the day
Well,
that
it
this
does
is
say
supposed to happen.
none will survive. Oh, maybe we should slow our roll, guys, and
We don't
just
want to
like
go in there then.
yeah,
Right.
just kind of mosey our way down to Amphale, not really hurry.
Might be some
Loot
good
the place
pickings after
afterwards.
it's done.
You would think they would attack us as opposed to attacking just some random city.
Well, they know we're gonna kick their ass, so they just
They
wanted
did,
to.
they did send somebody after you, didn't they? One time, got their ass kicked.
Yeah, and Red Larch.
Yeah.
They're fixing to get their ass kicked again too. I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
we were gonna attack you guys, but that sounded
Archie
too
Slay.
too much work, so
So,
we're gonna kill all these innocent villagers instead.
are you guys like gonna camp out an extra day on the road and wait till?
We're gonna swing
No.
wide and actually head cross country towards Golden Fields.
That could have been one of the cities. That could have been one of the cities.
No, you know us.
I
we're
didn't
the
want to burn
heroes,
all
man.
that
We're
punch out.
harpers.
I
Has
didn't want to
anybody
burn all that
mentioned the
hemp
dream
up.
while we're traveling?
It's
Pinch
y'all's
could,
job to role play.
Yeah,
you know,
Rufiel
Pinch-
would
Dang.
certainly.
Pinch is a jabberjaw. He would, man. I really some map last night was just big old horse. I don't know. It's kind of scary, but cultist, fire cultist.
How does
Hey.
Changeling talk?
You'll hear what verbal diarrhea over there is talking about. I sort of had a similar dream about threatening Amphale. Did you have that?
Yes, normally I wouldn't give Pinch's dreams a second thought, but I had something similar, and it sounds like you did as well. And then he'll look to Rufiel to see if he had the same thing.
Sometimes I feel
I
like
agree.
you guys
Pinch's
just
dreams are really weird this time
Changeling's like,
and beyond.
I had
Oh, the one with the
same
peanut butter
too.
and the goat, man. Oof.
what did I didn't tell you guys, but
Obviously, you
don't-
did.
goats like peanut butter. What am I supposed to say, man? You know.
I've been through Amphale a couple times, but there's no real reason why anybody would want to destroy it. There ain't nothing in there of importance. Maybe we should just let the town leader know. They can decide what we want to do. If they want to evacuate or what they want to do.
It's assuming we get there in time. Yeah, let's at least get there as fast. Give them as.
And what did they say? In my dream, it said something about the price of
Oh, if my brief
price
mental
of your
map is right,
defiance.
we should be getting there about noon the day it's supposed to happen at sunset.
I mean, I didn't
You're
know
correct.
I should find anything.
Actually, you get there just afternoon. Like 2 o'clock. Pinch.
And I don't know that I would have chosen the word defiance, because don't you have to be told to do something in order to defy it? We ain't been told to do nothing. We're just killing people. We're being stupid. I don't
We've
know
been
if I'd
told
call
lots
that
of
defiance.
times. We've been told lots of times. Don't kill me, please. Don't kill me.
And we defied them every time, didn't we? Except for you. You said don't kill me, and we actually pulled your ass out of that dungeon.
Yeah. That's because I saw Harper once and figured out what he was trying to do and managed to copy the signs. Oh wait, I tell you.
What?
He's been.
What?
He's actually a air cultist spy, and he's just infiltrated your party.
I've been reporting on everything we've been doing.
But I remember there's a couple big buildings here in Amphel.
Roll
One sort of
initiative.
the center of town and a couple on each end of town. Big granary and some sort of tavern or some such. We can gather most of the people in there if we want to try to defend them, or talk to the leaders, see what they want to do.
Well, they ought to all leave. If they just all leave, then, you know, leave a dog or two behind. Maybe an old man that's not needed anymore.
So you come into town. It's like your typical tradeway town. Lots of traffic heading, to and from Waterdeep and stuff. You probably have you know, a wagon or two every hour or two coming through town. You've got in the middle of the town. It's is a Blackstone statue of a famous war stallion that you, if you've been through town, you probably would have understood that the stallions were bred in Amphil long ago. This particular, stallion is rearing and is often painted bright colors by the locals. Children are allowed to hurl stones at birds perched on the statue to keep it free of droppings. The kids can climb all over it all the time. So that is, I saw you guys circling it. That is there. But this building right here is called the, where's my pen? Over here. There it is. It's called the Staghorn Flagon, and it looks like the main like tavern, the pub, the public house, the pug. When you guys come into town, obviously there's people milling about, hanging around. Doesn't look like anyone is packing up or anything, so.
Well, before we start telling these people, hey, have you guys thought that they might blame it on us?
And what if it's not even real? And that we tell all these people to evacuate and nothing happens?
That's why I say we tell the town leader and let them make the choice. That way it's on them.
Tell them what? We all had a dream.
Tell them that we've been dealing with these cultists and they threatened to destroy the city. We don't just say it's been a dream. Just say they threatened to destroy it today. So we came to save their ass and see what they say.
Is there a hillside that overlooks the town by any chance?
Yeah, it would be over this direction somewhere. To give that impression of overlooking the town.
In my dream, I was on that hillside up there. I wonder if we might go check that out.
It's probably the best seat in the house if you want to watch. So,
Were you wearing pants?
You know I never wear pants in my dreams.
Just checking, see how closely ours were related.
Well, how close were they? You've got me intrigued now. Pinch is like, well.
I did not have my pants on either. Just my trident and some boots.
So Amphel is where lots of like horse farms outside of Amphel are, and Amphel's known for making accessories for horses, high end stuff, and to also be the town that people come into from these rich horse farms, from Waterdeep nobility come out here and visit their horses and then stop by at the local pub and have a drink and swill with the commoners, that kind of atmosphere. You guys go into the Staghorn Flagon, or are you guys going to go up on the hill, or what are you guys talking about doing?
I think we should find the town leader first.
Yeah, ask around for the mayor or council leader,
Flagon seems a good
whoever's.
place to start.
So you step into the Flagon, and it's it looks like an older building. The first floor looks like it's been made out of flagstone. Obviously, the higher floors are made out of timbers and stuff, but the base itself looks like it was made out of flagstone, and then the exterior's been covered in a lot of that same flagstones. There is a legend told by the locals around this area, particularly worshippers of Maliki, which might interest the Rangers slightly. But since you're from like an ash demi-plane,
Yeah, Dad was never particularly religious.
Yeah.
So I know of Myliki, but it's not like he worships him or anything.
well, supposedly if you there's a certain place in in Amphil, if you ask a Maliki a question, one question a year, she will give you a clear answer. So it's
As we go by the statue, say, hey, Pinch, that there's the very famous Amphel ass. You may have heard of it. Good luck if you kiss it. I done it this month, so it won't do me any good till next month. But good luck. Probably heard about it.
Somebody give me a boost.
when you get up there, you can see that some prankster has gilded the horse.
Just sawed him right off. Well, I'll reach up in there. Is there anything up in that hole?
Give me a investigation check. You do find a slight symbol on the tail. On the tail of the horse, there's like a flat spot, and it looks like a little Harper pen.
Oh.
You look at it a certain way.
Look here, there's your Harper pen, right? Look right there.
You're like standing on somebody's shoulders.
Yeah. Don't know what I'm supposed to do with it. I'll give it a little kiss on the hiney and now what? I just wait for my good luck?
Absolutely. Look at me. I got turned to stone and came back. How many people can say that?
Right.
Because the
Well,
Amphel ass.
Your
That's
dad
why.
was stoned all the time and came back several times.
Yeah, but he hadn't kissed the ass in a month. That's why he's not here with us now.
Oh, I'll take all the luck I can get.
So you guys ask around for the city leader, and eventually you find somebody will go get him for you, and eventually he returns 20, 30 minutes later. So So, are you guys gonna like sit at a table or just kind of hover in the doorway? What's your when you come
I
into
want
the
to
flagon?
I want to scratch a note on the drain that we had, run back there to that horse and tuck it up in that hole by where that. I figure that's an Harper cache place for messages or whatnot. Kind of tell them,
The
and then
only
before we're
problem
leaving.
is you need to you gonna take a bar stool with you?
Oh yeah, climb back up on that horse.
No, you can
No, I'll just
climb up
ask
there.
Slay. Ask.
There's some
Well, okay.
kids playing too that would help you.
Well, I don't want anybody to know that I'm putting it in there. I mean, it's a
Well,
secret Harper. It's a
it's hide
secret
and
Harper
seek.
spot.
You cover your eyes, and I'll get on your shoulders. You know, he's good at stuff like that. Cover your eyes, and I'm gonna stand on your shoulders. Okay, okay, okay. You're good. Now you can let you know.
Now you can let.
Whatever.
I'm
So
gonna get some food. So we've been traveling all morning. Buy my own food.
the
Horse burger.
the Staghorn Flagon is run by a female retired carnival performer named Loresso Starhinge. She has gray hair and cleverly ironic sense of humor. So the Lord Warder, Brithar Algar III, a muscular Tetherian, comes in the door, and he carries himself with probably more nobility than you've seen in a long time. and he comes in and he says, "Someone looking for me? I'm Lord Warder of Amfel." And you can see that he's wearing like a faded, water-deep tunic on. You can tell he's an elderly uh, gentleman. He says, "Who's looking for me?"
This is water deep, class of 1486.
Exactly.
Who's our charisma? That's Jangling. No, Rufael.
I can't
All right,
roleplay
so
with myself. I'm sorry.
we'll look at Rufael as the mouth.
Spokesman, you convince him that we all had a dream and he's supposed to believe it.
No, you just tell him these cultists have threatened the city, and if he wants our help, we'll stay and help him. Otherwise, we'll keep heading on our way.
That's better. Don't tell
So
us
I
dream.
will, I will go ahead and explain to him that we are up from the Red Larch area, and we've been involved with fighting cultists throughout the region. Come across several different bands, kind of corresponding to different elements: earth, fire, air, water, and we have learned that there appears to be that plan to make an attack on this town. So we've come down here as quick as we could. We understand it's supposed to take place tonight. Um, we wanted to make sure you were aware of it. I don't know what defenses you have in place. We will, of course, stick around to try and help defend against any attack, but we wanted to make sure you were aware of the threat.
And we'll show the trident and the war pick as evidence.
Those are mighty fine weapons that any scoundrels could have uncovered in the hills around here.
Yeah, but they didn't. It was these scoundrels, and we uncovered them under the hills, you see.
Hmm. Well, who are you?
Might be of
I
those
will
who
make
harp.
the sign or symbol or show the Harper pin I carry.
He looks at you for a second as you make this sign, and he says, I am not one that harps. However,
Well, we can't all be perfect, I guess.
I am friends with those that do. It takes time to get messages to and from Waterdeep, and you say this is going to happen this evening.
Correct. That is our
And
understanding.
do you know what kind of force will be coming into town? How should we defend against it?
Very
Fire.
little.
We've heard rumors of a minotaur, but that's something we can handle.
So I can muster up 25 able-bodied, commoners with some pitchforks by then.
We're madder than hell.
I'm wondering if it might be effective to get some of the local people to kind of keep a watch around town so that we can be alerted as soon as possible. Ideally, I'd like to, if we're going to engage with these cultists, I want to engage with them outside of town. I don't know what that dream thing with the weird orb was, but I don't like the.
We're going to enact the neighborhood watch immediately.
Yeah. And watch for any weird looking people coming in from out of town.
Yeah, just hand out as many crossbows as you got.
Ignore us.
Anybody can point and shoot.
Other than these 5 weird looking people.
We're here to help take a bite out of crime.
So, no direction that you guys know of, no.
My only suspicion is that it's coming from the Red Larch area, because that's where the cultists are centered, and we're to the south, so that they'd be coming along that road. That's my guess. But we don't really know much other than the image of the orb in the center of town and cultists creepy chant.
Yeah, all the cults have been in the Somber Hills and in the cities underneath the Somber Hills.
But because we left, they decided to hit Amphail. Oh, I wasn't supposed to say that, right?
Instead of Red Larch that's right on top of them?
Yep. They thought we might be at Red Larch, so they tried to skip by us.
These are bad people. You know how cultists are. They like to make you drink the Kool-Aid.
Make you drink the Kool-Aid.
And we can kind of describe for them how, the cultists we've encountered, the air, the earth, and whatever, kind of what they generally, because they kind of had a distinctive look, what they look like. So if it's anything like what we've seen, or if they have those symbols that we've, the triangles or the KOA symbol or whatever, we'll point those out so that if they see any of those, that's a very good sign that they're cultists.
He's
Yeah,
like,
good thinking.
he's like, let me gather up my captain of the volunteer police department.
Volunteer police department and fire brigade.
Do those stone brandy bottles that we got from the Sacred Stone people, do they have symbols on them?
Huh? Do you?
Because I have a couple, and I think Lumina still has some in his bag of holding. If this
So
guy's still looking dubious.
At the monks thing, the brandy bottles up top would have had the fake monk symbol on it, not the cultist symbol on them.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm only 20 minutes behind in the conversation.
Fake monks, fake druids. Fake hunting club. I don't know what the hell the air riders were.
Hunting club.
The Waterdeep Avian Hunting Club or something like
Yeah.
that.
All fake. All posing as something they're not. And successfully doing it pretty well, too, to some extent.
Right under everybody's noses.
Yeah, they should have given up being cultists and just, went with their business ventures, I think.
Well, there's a lot of people missing. A lot of people are missing. So, as the day goes on, you've got about 5 hours until the sunset. As you came in, and you've spent about an hour so far getting the Lord Warder together and explaining what's going on, and he's acting on what's going on by getting together a group of citizens and start basically patrolling the town. How do you guys feel you guys are gonna fit in? Where do you guys want to be? Or
Soleil's gonna clean himself up, take a bath, call for a bath and stuff, and then going to scrape off with his dagger any barnacles that are on his face or readily visible on his neck. So that'd be what, 1, 2 hit points?
I don't know. Have you ever scraped barnacles off of a ship, off of a boat?
It's not easy.
Luckily, I have not. I let my little squid sisters do that. Us
Yeah.
jarheads didn't have to do
Oh,
that.
they're cleaning the barnacles off. It's pretty hard to do. I mean, so I think, yeah, it's going to pull some flesh off.
Lumina will volunteer to help you with that.
Again, I'm just
Do you
doing
need
it.
a surgeon to remove
Any of them that are on my face. The rest of them I don't care about on my arms or legs or
Oh,
wherever.
I don't
But-
know, Soleil. Some of these on your back are really bad. Do you want me to get those too?
Just
This
do
one-
it real fast.
You know how barnacles have the little thing inside of them, too? The little tongue thing that hangs out?
Yep.
Ah,
So what? 4 hit points?
no, I don't think it's going to do hit point damage. I think it's just going to, like, cause some open wounds. So if you get hit by acid, you're going to be vulnerable in the face. So
Gotcha. Okay. That's fair. Yeah. So I'll come down clean, but you guys can see that there's
he's got, like,
there's
toilet paper.
toilet paper. Yep,
Looks
stuck
like
on the
that
side.
kid in high school, that their mom sent him to school after popping all the zits.
Yeah, except some of them were, like, the size of a nickel on his face
Yeah.
already.
Rufiel wants to try and organize as many people as he can to evacuate the city center area. Because in that vision, the thing that they were around was in the center of the city. So I want to get people as far away from that, either out into the fields, out onto the lake, out into the forest, just out away from the center of town as much as possible. I'll be persuading everybody I can as I go about.
Is anyone gonna help him?
Sure, we'll preach the good word.
Yeah.
Persuasion. No, I'm not gonna help him.
I mean, I'm not very persuasive, but I would help move people, help them with their belongings or whatever needs doing.
Give me a persuasion check now before you roll, Matakiri, for Rufiel. You're gonna have advantage. However, the better you roll, the more influential you're gonna be, and the lower you roll, the worse it's gonna be. The DC's a 15. If you get between 5 or lower and 5 or higher, then something else is going to happen other than a standard success or a failure. So a 20, it is 5 or higher. So you manage to actually evacuate all the buildings within the city center like this,
Cool.
including the Staghorn Flagon. Reluctantly,
Sorry.
there's a DC 20 to get them to leave.
Well, once we get through this, I'll buy everybody around.
Well, you're
I'm
you're
gonna
just telling them that they can come back when?
Tomorrow, as far as I know.
Just
When
in the
they
We
morning?
were expecting the attack today, so
Yeah, you
Just
can
like
start drinking bright and early.
Just
yeah.
go in the morning. So a lot of these people that work around in the city know people in the outlying farm, so they just pack up for the evening and move to the
Perfect.
farm and stuff. They leave most of their belongings there, and they're not lugging their freaking furniture out or anything. They're just securing their house, shutting the shutters or whatever, and then heading out to the farm. So, where are you come sunset?
So Soleil's gonna work with Lumina and look for places that we can easily access high up, like a rooftop or balconies, where he can be shooting down. Um, I can shoot and then hop down and go hand to hand, that type of thing. That's easily accessible, if there is such a thing in that red circle area.
In the red circle or outside of the red circle? Because if there's some
Whatever we have
kind of
time for.
if there's some
We don't
kind
know
of
where they're coming from.
yeah, well, if there's some kind of crazy magic orb in the middle of town, I don't want to be anywhere near it.
I say we need to be in these woods right here.
So let's do this.
Yeah, I like that idea. Before we set up for the night, can Lumina take a trip over to that hill and take a look at the hill that overlooks the town? If nothing else, to get a quick lay of the land in case there are cultists that appear up there and we need to chase after them.
Yeah, the hill is just basically gives you the view of the town, kind of the way it is, zoomed in a little bit more. And there's nothing out of the ordinary on the hill.
Hey, can you talk to your capybara friend at all over long distances?
I mean, I don't think so. I can just summon him when necessary, and then he does what I ask of him.
So I do have a signal whistle, and you guys have seen me use it before. So if anybody can think of a means to use it, let me know. If we're gonna split the party or do anything like that.
Well, I put your tokens on the map so you can move them freely about the town. If you want to be in a particular spot come sunset, just move your token there.
Where Soleil is that just flavor or is that something special?
That's a graveyard.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead. I would have during the day while still light checked out the graveyard, see if there's been any kind of signs of people digging or anything like that. And I would also have them see if we can put, even if it's a kid, somebody out there just in case somebody tries to mess with any of the graves.
Poor kid. You have to spend the night here, kid, in the graveyard to guard it against somebody digging
Just
in
for
the
the afternoon
graveyard.
until the attack comes.
It could be jangling. That's fine.
No, the graveyard doesn't look out of the ordinary, anything going on. There may have been a fresh grave dug recently because, Farmer Bob got kicked in the head by his mule or something, but nothing out of the ordinary. Rufiel, you're up on the roof of that.
Not on the roof. I'm on the ground, but
Oh,
I'm
okay.
kind of hiding behind the wall, and I want to keep an eye out in this direction.
Watching out of town.
Yep. but I mean,
Oh,
these
you're
people
way
are
out
also
there.
within sight. Worst case scenario, I'll fly over and join the fight.
The darker it gets, the least, the less Pinch will be able to see.
Well, then I will cast Dark Vision on you as a duration of 8 hours.
Nice.
That's kind of
There you
handy.
go.
Oh yeah.
Lumina, any thoughts on what?
Should we station at least one of us at the main entrances of the village? Looks like Rufiel has the north covered. Do we want somebody down towards the south?
Janglang can do that. He has like a flute or horn or some trumpet or something, doesn't he? Noisemaker of some kind. Besides a lute.
Looks like he's playing a fiddle in his portrait.
Oh, you guys are talking to me about Jangalang? I'm so zoned out. What's the question?
What instruments does he have?
Basically, does he have a way to make a loud noise and signal us?
Magic missile? I can make a loud noise signal.
Bagpipes.
Just complain really loudly?
Cat
Inventory.
in a sack.
He's got a lyre, a carved lyre, lamp, a tapestry. He could wave a tapestry at you guys.
He's
An
carrying a
arrow.
tapestry.
Yeah.
All right, so he doesn't have any woodwinds or brass instruments then.
He's got a violin.
There you go.
Yeah, I can head to the south. I got my whistle, and also I'm got good movement.
It's actually a magical violin.
I want to find a way. Is there a way to easily get on and off this roof? Can I put like a ladder against the wall or do something like that?
Where the hell
Rope.
did you go?
To the very southern,
Oh.
southwestern.
Yeah, I'm sure you could find a ladder or something to make it easy to get up and down up there. Yeah.
All right, so I'll post that up.
So you
up
got a
against the wall.
barrel and a ladder on top of it with a crate under the barrel. But you got it. You got up there. It's like, yee. So as the sun kind of falls on hey, what's up, Jingo? Yo, on the Desert Valley. The first one to notice this is going to be Lumina, as he tries to move his token again and realizes it's locked. As coming out of the tree line towards you, you can hear growling and snarling as some hellhounds come running up towards you guys. And I'm dragging them on. I'm setting this up because I didn't have it set up. All right, let's do initiative. Let me push that to you guys. And does somebody want to run Jangling?
I can if no one else wants to.
I mean, if
Or-
I'm running him, he's going to get the old magic
I mean-
missile.
You can roll for it if you
Yeah,
want.
do a roll off.
There you go. So I definitely don't want to run him.
It looks like looks like Lumina. I
right.
have him released already, so.
He's hanging from the window ledge of the building.
Is my Sirenscape crash, or is there nothing playing right now?
There's nothing playing right now.
Okay.
I'm a little slacking on setting this up. All right, so Jangalang, he's like leaning up against the back of this building, kind of tuning his violin as he hears some snarls and stuff coming in that direction. He probably can't see anything in the woods, but can hear him out there anyways.
All right. So he'll probably move a little bit just so he can kind of like peer around the edge of a building to look towards the woods. And if he can't see anything yet, once something comes out that looks like it's going to attack, then he'll ready vicious mockery at it.
All right, so he runs around to the corner of that tower on the edge of that building there, and he can see around the corner now. He can see Pinch looking into the tree line, scratching his head a little bit, and Pinch glances back at Jangalang, and you can hear the noises and stuff in the tree line, but you can't make out anything exactly to target. So is he gonna ready maybe?
Yeah, he'll just ready.
What's he gonna ready? A cantrip?
Yeah, vicious mockery.
Oh yeah, that's what you said. There. And then let's pass his turn to this. To Soleil. All right, so you're like,
So
yeah, I got a ladder. I'm up on the roof, and then you hear all this commotion coming from up the street.
all right, so I'm going to wait. I've got my bow ready, and I'm going to have it drawn. What time of day is it now?
Sunset.
All right, so I'm going to wait, hold my action. If I'm still looking down the road for the most part, but every once in a while looking back as well. And I'm just going to hold here until, because this might not be the only way they're coming from. And if I see an enemy within my longbow range, which I think is 300.
600.
600.
600.
150, 600 is
Oh,
long.
it is 600. I thought. So yeah. So if I see an enemy within 600, they're in the woods, so I can't see them. But if I see anybody else coming down the road or
Well,
come out of the woods, then I'll shoot them.
if you're up here on the peak of the building up here, you could see like maybe Pinch. You know what I mean?
Right. But I don't see any bad guys, so I'll hold my action. And
Yeah,
also,
but yeah, from where
still
you're
looking
at,
down the road too.
you can't see Pinch. So just all right, so this Hellhound is going to comes like darting out of the tree line over here and comes running around. And Lumina, were you hiding or?
Yeah, I kind of pictured Lumina up in one of the trees, probably. Trying to watch, trying to hide, and also, have like a decent vantage point from where he could see things.
Give me a stealth check in the tower, please. So this hellhound comes running around the corner and sniffing around and runs right up to the tree that you're in and then stops and looks up. And how high up in the tree are you?
Let's see. I don't know. How tall is the tree? Say 15 feet? I don't know.
I mean, you were up in the tree to watch over the woods, or were you up in the tree to watch over the lake?
No, more to watch over the woods and as much of the town as I could as
Yeah,
well.
so you would want to stay in the lower branches so you can see kind of. If you got up real high, you would be able to see more of the lake and that kind of area, but not. All right, so you're like 15 feet up.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, so this hellhound comes running around and 15-foot cone. You're like, so it's got a little breath coming, fire coming out of its mouth as it's breathing and sniffing, and it starts to scratch at the tree and howl up at you.
Does his readied action go off? Didn't he ready a shot?
No, jangling readied.
Jangling, yeah. So the hellhound just really can't get to you. But if he can, if for some reason you fall out of the tree or whatever, he's going to use his ready action to maul you with his bite. How's that?
Yeah, makes sense.
Huh? All right, Lumina.
All right. Do I just see this one under me, or can I see like his buddy?
You can see this one, and you can hear these two come in this direction, but you can't see them yet. I mean, maybe like there's spouts of breath or something lighting up in the behind some trees and stuff, as they're moving this way.
All right. So I've got my bow out and ready, but I want to make sure that everybody can knows that there's something going on here. So I'll pull up my war pick, and then I will use the war pick to cast Shatter.
Okay, so you're gonna blast those two.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get those two, and then it's gonna make that big noise that Shatter makes.
Bada bang.
Yeah. All right. So let me give them that save.
I think streaming in the fantasy grounds gives us a unique perspective. We're the only ones streaming at certain times.
Yeah.
In that category.
So I picture this thing going off, and it creates this loud boom, and hopefully everybody hears it, and like branches are not breaking, and sticks are flying everywhere as these things are hit with this thunder damage.
What? Why no sound? What? But chat triggers broke? What the hell?
No, because he has the name as Iron Fang Shatter instead of just Shatter.
Oh, sorry. I can fix that.
We got it.
No,
Damn
it
it.
has to be the damage.
Oh.
So it would be like.
I'll edit the name. There you go.
There you go.
Holy shit, let me turn that down, chat.
That's a
You
perfect
guys
loudness
see
for that spell too.
Oh,
So
I
one
came
of
out of
them
my seat.
fails, one of them takes half. And Pinch, you hear this kaboom over there. You hear some yelps and some growling and scratching going on.
So I look at Django. Looks like, I mean, I'd say everybody in town heard that. Pinch is going to run down to here, and he's going to use the bonus action to hide. I got people came in, and I rolled that in the tower. Oh, that stealth effect. Okay, all right. And I'm going to.
That's not very
ready.
hidden, is it? If it tells you.
No, it's not. It's not really. I'm going to ready an action that if anything comes within melee range of me, I'm going to attack with what do I got on this guy? A dagger. Yeah, a dagger.
And you have dark vision on you, so you step into
Yes.
the wood line and get behind a tree, and you get flat, and you're like, "Come here! Something comes near me, I'm gonna stab it! Stab it!"
So is Hellhound 4 out of the woods? Am I able to see him?
No.
Okay.
You're kind of on the front side of the house, so you would have to move towards the peak to see back over there. You can hear the commotion going on. Hellhound 16 is going to also come over here and see this guy up in the tree. And just barks and scratches and does an athletics check at disadvantage to try to get up the tree.
Dogs are natural tree climbers.
Well, this is especially
Rhododendron
trained.
Ridgebacks.
Yeah, it's especially trained. Wow, they're pretty strong though. Doesn't seem fair.
There's a lot of trees in hell. So
So he jumps up and he grabs a hold of a branch with his jaw, and he's like, ah! And it burns the branch, and it gets brittle, and it breaks, and he falls on the ground. He's like kind of prone for a second, and then hops back up. And
Take 1d6 falling damage.
he didn't get that high. And he's growling, and he's also gonna take the readied action. If something comes close to him, he's gonna bite the shit out of it. Rufiel.
All right. Hearing the shatter go off, I'm sure I cannot see anything. But I am going to run and take the dash action to get over to there.
Oh, yeah, that sounds about right. But you can see Jangalang down at the corner of this building, looking obviously this direction.
Yeah, so I kind of know roughly where I'm
Yeah.
headed.
All right. So this hellhound as well is coming up to to join in the sniffing and scratching contest over there that's going on. Lumina, have Lumina give me a perception at disadvantage.
Okay.
Since he's got a pack of hellhounds barking and scratching below him. Wow. A +9. You can hear more stuff coming through the woods. Voices and heavy hoof sounds like crunching and breaking branches and snorts and stuff going on. Sounds like it's approaching your position pretty quickly. The whatever they are.
Okay.
And this hellhound as well. They're all like, please blast us with some kind of cool spell. You know.
All right. Well,
Fireball.
I heard the shatter spell, but it wasn't our agreed upon signal. So I'm looking down the road. Do I see anything at all coming down the road?
Nothing in the last 12 seconds.
All right. So would I still be able to see down the road if I do move up to here?
Yeah.
All right. So I'll move over there, take a quick shot just for S&G, and then go back to watching the road. Has 95 feet, so it's still within the first range.
Oh. 2 shots. One of them gets him in the paw. You get him in the paw. He's like, yeah.
Is that Lumina?
No, that's number. What is that? Lumina in the tree? Yeah.
Just speak with animals, speak with hellhounds.
That's right.
Look it. I was getting ready to roll to see if the hellhound perceived pinch. And it did it for me in the chat with that extension. I don't have to roll. Nice.
Nice.
So I think Soleil and Lumina would start to see this guy, especially hear him because he's hopping around. It looks like
Shades.
looks like this. So he's got
It's funny.
he's got a breastplate, shield, and he's got a heavy crossbow strapped to his back.
So I'm taking those are not wooden stuff.
What? The
Not
weapons?
a druid.
Not a druid, no.
I like his pointy boots.
And
It's called
he's kind of got a little cover to both of you guys because he's in the tree line still here. But you can definitely see he's heading towards where the hellhounds are. And he gets to about here, and he's looking around, and let's see if he can perceive with advantage, since the hellhounds are like, "There's somebody here. There's somebody in this tree," kind of barking and running around the tree. Oh, you're not hidden anyways. You took a shot and everything. You never re-hid or anything. So he looks up at you and he says, "You there? What are you doing in that tree? Why are you shooting at my hunting dogs?"
Because they're hunting me.
Oh, they're well-trained hunting dogs. If you give up, I will call them off.
That's a fair offer. If you give up, I won't kill them.
Wow, that sounds like poor negotiation skills. Oh, boys. And you can hear the other guys go, "Huh?" He's like, come over here. We got someone trapped in a tree. We need an axe." "Oh, yeah, but we're not supposed to stop our mission." And I think that's enough of that guy. As another guy like comes wandering in, and you can start to see him come out of the trees there a little bit, Lumina. And this guy has his crossbow out, and he's kind of moving up to look like he's gonna get a shot on you, but he's loading his crossbow currently. Hellhound's gonna stay hungry and waiting. Jangalang.
All right. Jangalang, I assume still cannot see them from where he is. Right?
No.
All right. So he wants to. He's gonna kind of stick to the edge of town, trying to stay in the shadows and dodge from doorway to doorway, but then move up as far as he can. So two about there. See if he can see through the trees and see anything yet.
To what degree? He's trying to
Well,
just target
he doesn't know
something?
what's going on, so yeah, he's trying to see if he can see whatever's making all the ruckus.
I think he can make out this hellhound like scratching at a tree, jumping up and down, fire coming out of its breath.
Mhm.
But I don't think he could be able to see Lumina up in the tree in the thick of the branches and stuff.
All right. Well, I think he's just going to viciously mock that one, and we'll see where this leads.
You might draw his attention.
Yeah, maybe it's not a great idea, but yeah, it's too late.
So you yell out, "Your mother is a pencil pushing Pekingese,
Red rocket riding old bitch."
Yeah, and it's like, huh?
Your mother rides in Paris Hilton's purse.
Oh.
Nice.
So suddenly, Pinch vanishes from his nice little hiding spot there, and yeah, and is teleported.
Oh,
Oh, it's not even in Gorgio.
It is not even in Gorgio.
Jesus, Jingo.
Over here, into the graveyard.
What the bloody hell?
Lumina.
Nice.
All right.
Brandon teleport. You gotta love it.
Very nice. All right.
It's only been helpful like once.
Somebody got pinched out of a bind with it before.
Yeah.
Could have dumped you in the lake.
So, when Jangalang yells out at this one, do I see it like turn and focus its attention on him now, or is it still trying
Yeah.
to get at me in the tree?
No, it's kind of like, and its fur's fluffed up, and yeah, it's kind of looking back at Jangalang.
All
Like,
right.
what was that noise?
Is this a? I gotta see something quick. That's a cube. All right. I haven't cast the spell yet. 15. A 20-foot cube. All right. So as a bonus action, I will use Writhing Tide first of all to give myself a fly speed of 10 feet so that I can get out of the way. So my swarm will take me out to there. I'll stay 15 feet up in the air though. And then I'm going to cast web in that area.
Web with the breathing hound dog breaths.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, it's too late. I didn't think about it, but
So
see what happens.
Could web their mouths shut. You don't know.
yeah.
Yeah, right.
Wow.
They all
Look at all the
Wow.
fail.
Holy
Every
shit.
one of them. Nice.
Well, they are all restrained.
So this web bomb. I mean, have we seen this thing before?
Silly strings.
No, he has never cast this. So yeah, I think his one of his ravens actually. It starts out as that, and the raven flies into the middle of all of them, and then just explodes in feathers. But the feathers are all sticky, and it like sticks all over him. Yeah.
Wow, all these like feather quills like pin them all over the place. Wow. So Hellhound number 11. What does? How do I become unrestrained? Let's see. Starts his turn in the webs. Gets a dexterity saving throw. On a failed saving throw, the creature is restrained. Yep. A creature restrained by the webs uses its action to make a strength check against your spell DC if it succeeds at all. Okay, so it's gonna try to break free.
Yeah. Do you want me to push that to him?
Is it coded right there?
Yeah, it's just the dex save that's part of the spell. I can just push it at him again.
He's failed his dex save. He is already. He's gotta make a strength to get
check.
out.
Oh, it's a strength. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I gotta roll that.
Yeah.
He's like, what is your spell DC? Because the 12 is pretty
14.
low.
Yep.
14. So he's like tugging on these feathers and just biting on them, but he can't get out. He's restrained.
Getting more and more wrapped up.
Yeah, he's more like the feathers are sticking to his tongue. He's like, and they're burning as he coughs. This one's gonna try to do the same thing. And he does break free as an action and starts running towards you, snipping and growling at you. As his move, pinch. He like, here lies.
But he's okay. So I don't really see what's going on anymore. I think Pinch, his world kind of got real weird and weavy for a second, and he ends up in the graveyard. He's like, "What the hell?" So he's gonna run.
They got all like the ships of fools.
Right, got all like ship of fools. He's going to take. He's going to bonus action dash. And where are the people? Like, where's the commander at? Where are the other guards? He's going to. I don't know if I'd run that direction if I know there's someplace else. I'm running to get help.
You see like two commoners standing over here. They're like checking the door on this building, and you see them looking around the corner like, "What was that noise?"
Okay, so
when you ran by, you saw them.
Pinch hollers down there at him, says they're coming out of the trees to the north, and so that's his movement to there. 35. He runs back around this building. Well, actually, he'd probably be. Hang on, let me cancel.
I would have said he would have ran over here and yelled at them, and now he's can move this direction. So 25 and
35. My movement's 35 now.
Right, but you're dashing too, right?
Well, I didn't know yet. You said I knew there were people over there. So that would have put me, there's 35. There's my original movement right to there. That's enough to holler at those people that were here if you put me back right there.
Yeah, okay.
So I'll holler at them. And, shit. See, he hasn't taken he's going to use the dash action to run right up in to that thick stuff right there, the trees. He's going to bonus action hide. So, yeah, skill check.
All right, so he runs and jumps behind pretty much where he was before he got teleported.
Yeah, before I got teleported. Bonus action to dasher. That's it.
All right, Rufiel, you're trucking across this pasture.
Yep. And I am going to sprout wings.
Where do they sprout from? I'm just asking for a friend.
They just like my picture, they kind of sprout out the back as I now look like this golden or floating angel. And I'm going to fly up 30 and kind of towards them 30. From there, what can I see?
30 feet up? Oops.
Yeah.
Not crap.
Can I see the big web or no?
How tall is that web? 20 feet too? Like, does it go up?
Yeah, it's a 20-foot cube. So.
Yeah, you can hear all this going off over there. And you can maybe see bits of the web kind of flapping in the trees up there, but remember the sun's kind of going down. It's pretty dark in those woods. What's your dark vision range?
60.
60. So, that's right at the edge of your dark vision too, all what's going on over there. So, you can hear more than anything. So, I mean, a fireball over there I would give you, but you don't know what's all over there. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, I'm not going to fireball. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything else just yet.
Maybe just dodge. Might be the smart.
Yeah. No, my action was to sprout wings.
Oh, that was your action. Okay. So I think the only person that would see this currently would be Soleil's character. Where's he at? A Minotaur kind of breaks out of the tree line a little bit, enough that Soleil can spot him from up on top of that tree line. And he's stepping, moving this direction. He's carrying a great axe, and he's just got his cowhide on. His cowhide. I'm doing stuff behind the scenes. All right, number 16, Hellhound number 16 is gonna top of round 3. Let's kind of stop right here. It's 2 minutes early, but it's a good spot to take a 10-minute break and go refresh our drinks. I'm pretty parched too, so I'm gonna set a timer over here for 21:39, which is just over 10 minutes, and we're going to take a break. So I'm going to start up the slideshow and put some pretzel on. So you got 10 minutes. You can go away, but you got to come back. Hurry up. Okie dokie. All right, we're back from break. We got some refreshments, some more agua. As we come back, we have a disadvantage bought by Engorgio for a pinch.
Happy Thanksgiving, brother. I'm thankful for you.
But top of round 3, this hellhound is trying to break free of this web. So he is going to roll a strength.
He has advantage by Gorgio.
Oh,
Give
nice.
an advantage to the Hellhound.
Advantage on his strength check to break free from Engorgio. DC's of 14, 19. That helped. Thank you very much. As he breaks his web, and as well comes moving this direction. I think they're gonna do the old pack tactics and get around you like that. Trying to break free. Succeeds. So it didn't really slow him down that much. It's their fire breath. It's just like melting through they're grabbing hold of it. I mean, they're just rolling well, but yeah. All right, Lumina. Things are ganging up on you.
Well, I'm still 15 feet in the air, so I'm not too worried right now. And I'll put the pick away. I'm gonna pull out my bow, and I'll take a shot at 11.
It's like in mid stride, it like jumps up at you. It's like "Rawr!" and you like shoot down at it and hit it like right in the top of the shoulder. And 9 points of damage to him. It doesn't drop him,
Nice.
but it does make him
And
yelp a little.
I'm gonna try to move him with my swarm.
Oh, nice. So he goes jumping up, and as he's flying, you shoot him, and then your swarm just like picks him up and like moves him back 10 feet into the webs again.
Back 15 actually, so right about there.
She's like flips him back into the webs, and you can give him his dex check too.
All right.
Let's see if he gets restrained again.
Let's do that right now. Yeah.
No, he doesn't.
That's okay. And then for my second shot, I will take it at Hellhound 4. Why did I have advantage? I shouldn't question it. I should just go.
Oh, probably because he's restrained, maybe.
Oh, is he still restrained? Well, the 19 was the first one, so it would have hit anyway.
What? Wait. Number 4. Hellhound number 4. Where's he at? There he is. Yeah, he's still restrained on him.
All right, and I'm just gonna stay there, hovering
You're like,
15
you're like
feet in the
taunting
air.
them, you're like kicking at them and shooting arrows down at them. They're like jumping and trying to bite you. Rah 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 rah. You know, you know how dogs are. Rah 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 rah, jumping up at you and stuff.
I shoot him with an arrow and then I say fetch.
They do. They pull them out, chew them up, break them. Rufiel, from above the graveyard, you could see through the trees, peeking over some of the short branches and stuff, and getting out towards the edge of a tree line. You see a minotaur. He's got some cover and stuff to you, but you can make him out. You know, you can see his shadowy figure in the darkness through with your dim light as he's stomping through. He looks like he's in a hurry. Hellhound number 9 doesn't perceive pinch, but when he gets over to here and he like kind of jumps and
He's
snips
restrained.
it. Was he still in there?
Yeah,
Or
he has
did
to
he-
break
Yeah.
out of the web first.
He didn't do it yet. Okay. This button right here. And he does. So yeah. So he breaks out. Let me unrestrain him. And he comes running. He like jumps up, kind of snipping at Lumina, and lands out here. 5, 10, 15, 20, and then turns and sees Jangling, right? Jangling's just standing in the street. He's not hiding or nothing, was he?
No.
And turns, and I'm going to say he's moved 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to get to where he's at. 5, 10, 15, 20. He's got a 50-foot movement, so he comes running down the street towards Jangling. Jangling's like, he starts to backpedal, and he's got his violin. He's like, I don't know. Soleil, as you're standing up on the roof there, you kind of like, there's like a chimney next to you, and you kind of like brush against it, and a brick falls out. And inside that little cubby hole there, you pull out a magical item from Jingo in chat. What do you get? A potion of invisibility. Wow, that is nice. That is very, very nice. I'm sure you don't have that coded on your sheet.
I do not.
Oh, what is all this stuff in the... Oh, we're leaving that in there. That's all the stuff you guys are going to sell when you get to town. You thought you were going to sell when you get to town?
So I'm going to do a quick check while you're looking at that. Down the road, and I'm going to take a shot, 2 shots at unusually spiny.
Bounces off his armor. The second hit sticks him right below his antler, his horn, right in his head.
And the wind is blowing a little bit off the lake, so it threw up my first shot. And then I was able to, a little Kentucky windage, fix it. And I'm going to be sliding down the ladder. How far am I able to move once I hit the ground?
And you don't have a climb speed. I'm gonna say you can maybe just get a little bit, like right there. But now you're not in line of sight.
Right,
So next round you
and
can
that's with
move
my
out
speed of 40.
here. Oh, a speed of 40? All right, so I'll let you get between these buildings then.
Okay.
If
Right,
that's the
that's what I'm
direction you're
doing.
wanting to go.
Yes. And was there
Uh,
anything down the road as I looked one last time?
No, but you can see like some of the the town militia guys with the pitchforks, they're kind of starting to move this direction. A lot of them are. So pretty soon you're going to have about,
Cool.
15 guys over here somewhere in the next couple of rounds. I don't
Very
have all
nice.
those tokens on there yet, because you'll see. Jangalang.
All right. Let's he doesn't like all these guys. Can he see the Minotaur coming too?
Jangalang? No.
Yeah. All right. What about
He
this?
might be able to see the one on the beachhead if he moved over here somewhere.
Well, I think to get away from this hellhound right in front of him, he's gonna misty step 30 feet up onto the roof of this building right behind him.
Nice. So he's like right up on
Yeah,
the peak up there.
exactly. Can he see the Minotaur from up there or not?
He's got dark vision.
Yeah, 60 feet. I'm probably.
And yeah, he can make his silhouette out moving through the trees over there.
All right. Then oh, he can't see those guys. He's just gonna target the hellhound right in front of him for now and do another vicious mockery at him.
Hey, stupid dog! You can't get me up here. The dog's like, "Rrr." All right, my new hellhounds are gonna have they're gonna have misty step. They're all gonna be able to misty step. It's all over the place.
Get
And
Like
doppelgangers.
hellhounds.
he yells,
Did you
your
say
dad's Scrappy
doppelgangers?
Doo.
Your blink dog hellhound hybrid.
Your
I mean,
dad
just
is
Laser Beast.
Scrappy Doo?
Yeah. Scrappy Doo is the worst.
Yeah, no, there's no. I quit watching Scooby Doo when he started. All right, so this guy's gonna come trudging out.
Got to
He's
break
like-
the web, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, he's gonna try to come trudging out. This is his intentional plan
All right.
if he breaks free.
He probably will. The rest of them did.
No, he doesn't. So he's still restrained over here. He's like, yeah.
The overcoat.
Yeah, his overcoat gets caught. He should have had a undercoat on. That's all he can try to do. Pinch. You see you see one of those Flame Guardian guys moving towards you. You're kind of hiding behind that tree, and I'm gonna say you're in this square, and he's like coming up, like around this direction, and you can see that he's got in his arms this 12-inch diameter sphere that's glowing, wah wah wah, and you can hear it pulsating, wah wah. And he's looks like he's kind of running with it. Were you ready?
No, I had no ready action.
No.
Did I? I read
No, I
an
don't-
action
I don't-
turn before last, not this last.
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. But he can't see you. He only has a PP of 12. Tells me, see? Nice.
I had a PP12.
He's like, he's gonna come down here and he's gonna try to get through these webs without getting stuck to them. He's trying to hop over to the corner of these webs using his dexterity. Does he make it? He's like, crap. He's like, yeah. He gets hung in the webs over here, and you can put restraint on him now. Thank you.
Nice.
He couldn't go into the lake. He was trying to get around the corner. Pinch.
So I've got this hellhound beside me that did not see me. Correct, coming in here. He ran for Jangling.
Yeah, he's like jumping up and barking at Jangling up on the roof. He's
All right,
he's
so
totally
I won't
focused
get,
on Jangling.
but I won't get advantage because I've been bought disadvantage. So it's just a straight up attack then at him. Thank you, Engorgio, on this wonderful Thanksgiving week holiday. Thank you. And so he is going to, as an action, I want to make sure I get this right. Yeah. He'll attack with Resurrection, which hits. Can I just turn sneak attack off?
What do you mean?
And like in my
Yeah, you should be
effects?
able to.
Yeah, okay. And he gets him with that. And he says, "There's a guy heading for the square with a big humming sphere." And he'll take off running this direction.
Am I getting an attack of opportunity on you?
No, because I've got mobile. And I made a melee attack against this guy.
You've
So
got
he
mobile? Oh, that's what's
Mhm,
giving
I
you
have
the
70 feet.
extra movement. That's right.
Mhm.
Cool. All right, so you like tumble past him, go running around the
All right, so
corner.
that's my movement, and my bonus action is to throw a fluffy ball out there, out of this bag of tricks. Right back behind me as I'm running this. And it is a giant elk.
Oh no.
And it'll
It's a
land
beautiful.
like right there. Kind of toss a pile.
A giant elk again. That thing was deadly. Giant elk. We're going to the log. Giant rat we can leave. Giant elk we're going to put on there.
Giant elk. Cool. Okay, I see. Yeah.
And then I'm going to
that
grab
happens?
that.
Beautiful.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't know you're still.
I'm going to grab that giant elk and put him in the combat tracker. Where'd he go?
Actually, let's just toss him right here behind me. Yeah. That way he can get a good running start.
All right. And
Beautiful. Holy shit. It's a giant elk.
he takes your initiative.
Yes.
All right, let me give him
And
skip
it will
turn.
not happen this round because I used my bonus action to actually throw him out there.
Yeah, let me
So
give
right
him
now he
skip
just
turn.
paws the ground and snorts.
Yeah. Gets his antlers all ready to do some stabby. All right, so Pinch runs around the corner saying something about a glowing orb. Rufiel.
All right, so Rufiel is going to fly to there And what can I see from there?
Yeah, you can make out both the Minotaur and the Callous baby blue arms.
All
The
right.
baby blue arms, he's holding a
Orb.
medicine ball, right? You know,
All right.
it's
So I'm going
glowing
to
and
look down at
humming.
them and I'm going to pull out one of the scrolls that I found not too long ago. And I'm going to start to read the scroll. And in my own hands, a large, glowing 1 foot diameter ball, emerald in color, and forms kind of in between my hands after reading the scroll. And I toss that emerald ball right there, and it explodes as acid spreads against all of those creatures that are within that range.
All right, hold on 1 second before you do
Watch your face, Soleil.
that. Right?
Don't do acid, Ty.
Um, checking something to see if this orb is protected against acid. All right. Go ahead.
So, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get body saving throw. Bam. All failures. Thank you. I love it. As they all take 10d4 damage.
Holy shit.
And as the acid spreads all over them and impacts them, their skin starts to boil and smoke. As the acid sticks to them and continues to do damage, as they take 5d4 acid damage for their next round.
Holy crap!
So,
It's a lovely little scroll.
and then I'm gonna say you can delete the little square there with the restraining webs. Is this acid just?
The web spell only says fire,
Yeah.
so I don't know.
I don't know. These guys aren't gonna survive. However, that is enough damage
This
to
is the spell.
break the devastation orb that that guy's carrying, and when you reduce it to 0 hit point, it explodes instantly. So
Sorry, town.
Nice.
when the orb detonates, a huge wave of heat blasts out from this orb. And you can immediately feel the temperature in the area go from, a balmy 80 degrees or whatever it is, just increase by 25 degrees, 105 degrees, boom, instantly, as soon as this thing busts open. Everywhere, everybody feels it instantly. And uh, Dungeon Master's Guide Extreme Heat. Should have looked that up earlier. I think I did. Why can't I find my reference
It's in the
manual?
chat.
Oh.
So the only thing that's immediate is creatures wearing medium or heavy armor or heavy clothing have disadvantage on
Saving
well,
throws.
no, it doesn't. But that's the saving throw for the exhaustion, which only happens once an hour.
Oh,
So
on
there's
the
no
saving
immediate
throw,
effect.
yeah.
There's no immediate effect. It's after an hour.
All right, and then, so at the end of each hour, there is a cumulative 10% chance that the heat wave starts a wildfire in a random location within the area of effect. The area of effect is 1 mile.
Okay.
So every hour, there's a 10% cumulative chance that somewhere in that mile, a wildfire is going to start. And anyone that starts within 10 feet of that wildfire is going to take 3d6 fire damage per round. So it's going to get hot, and it's going to get hot fast. Boom!
I should have taken an additional 8 radiant I forgot to apply.
All of them?
My radiant soul. When I sprout my wings, I get my radiant soul, which adds my level in radiant damage to an attack.
Well, that's a hell of a thing. Hell of a thing. Hell of a thing.
And this guy is just totally incinerated, the guy that was carrying the orb. So we'll fix
Serves
him
him
right
right.
up. We'll fix him right up.
Oh, to one target. Sorry. So pick any one target to add 8. Just
Oh, was it the guy carrying the orb? Because then it makes it easier.
Sure. Yeah. Sure. Focus it on him.
Hellhound number 4. Well, giant elk? That's what I think he would do. Giant
Dinner.
elk. I think he's going to come around the corner and just breathe fire all over this giant elk. Who fails?
Oh.
Flaming elk wings. Unusually spiny. He like steps out of the woods. Comes running down the beach. Picks up a pine cone and wings it as hard as he can up at Lumina up in the air. And hits him with a pine cone. Bink! It doesn't do any damage because it's a pine cone, but
Oh, son of a bitch!
Hellhound number.
Healed.
Say again?
The elk received healing in the chat.
Cheater in the chat. Go ahead and drop that on him.
Got it.
Greater healing on the giant elk. Hellhound number 16.
Thank you, Matt Fury.
Is gonna come and join up with the giant elk, and let's see if I get pack tactics automatically, because I'm adjacent to a pack tactic creature. Is that true? Yes! Yes! Pack tactics! As a 21 hits the elk. Did you get the healing? Yeah. And does a bite, which also does fire damage. Hey, that was
exactly
pretty
what
good.
he was just healed.
Was it 14? Nice. That's how you use chat points. Unusually spiny. How tall is this guy?
So is the web gone, Drake, or does he need to make a saving throw?
Oh, give him some dex love.
Plus, he takes up 2 squares, so doesn't he have to make 2 saving throws?
Bastard. All right, so he got stuck in it. Let's see if he can break free. He's like, I lift things up and I put them down. Yes. So that was his action though. So that puts his.
No, his movement would have been stopped.
No, he
Because
would have had to make it last round when he moved into the area, was when he would go to get stuck, and he's going early this round. So.
I thought he moved into it.
No, he moved into it last round. But comes up here, and that's what I was looking to see how tall he was. How tall are minotaurs? 10 foot? Large monstrosity. And in a 5-foot reach, not enough. He's like, swinging at Lumina as he kind of gets underneath of him over here. Just looking around. You can see him starting to sweat a little bit. He's a minotaur, and it's hot. It's getting warm for the minotaur. Well, can't. I guess we'll go bite at the elk. Biting on the elk with advantage. Oh, it's a crit.
Oh no!
As he jumps
my
up and
elk.
grabs the elk by the face and just burns his face off. As
32 points.
And sees Pinch running down the street and continues to chase after him, rawr, 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 snipping at his heels. Remember, these things got a movement speed of a 50.
Cool.
Lumina.
All right. So I see this one going after Pinch, and I'm gonna go ahead and take a couple shots at that guy.
Oh, another crit.
Oh, it's so much damage. My fantasy grounds froze. Oh, there we
Right,
go.
so did mine. 30 points though. That's a lot.
Dang.
Still didn't
But
die
he's still
though.
low. So
like,
I will take a second shot.
As that is enough to drop it, as it slides like right next to Pinch and all with the arrows all stuck in it.
Yeah, I owe you a
Smoke
mushroom
coming out of
cheese
his mouth.
Danish for that.
And I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna move a little bit away from this Minotaur, and kind of go up just a little, trying to get to the top of this building, because eventually my spell's gonna end.
Alt. It's the old Alt button.
Thank you.
So this Minotaur is gonna come out of the bushes over here and start making his way around this way. You can see Rufiel up in the tree, but he doesn't have any ranged weapons, so He's just gonna dash around to the street over here. Soleil. Dang.
All right, so Slay is going to move 40 feet.
It's been forever since Soleil went.
And then as he rounds the corner, he's going to make Spiny even more unusually spiny.
Oh. Like steps on a piece of
Luma goes running
driftwood.
in front of me, so I want to make sure I didn't hit him. Second shot hits. And I'm going to go into a rage.
Sorry, it's just that you've been gone so long, I forgot you were here.
That's right. And as such, when I do, I have instinctive pounce, so I'm able to move half my movement, which is 20.
Meow.
Making sure I clicked it, making see if it's just delayed or what.
Nice. That one's nice.
All right. Well, nothing is within 30 feet of me, so I'll take out a couple rats and a pigeon,
A fish.
and then get my temporary hit points. I'll go ahead and pass the turn.
That's what I'm imagining. It's like sucking the life out of stuff around it and giving it to you. Like Hellhound number 4. Wow. I can see that little halfling that looks like an hors d'oeuvre. It's like a pig in a blanket. He's gonna come charging up down the street. Try to get a hold of Pinch's butt. Snips at him and misses. Rufiel.
Right.
Pretty good shot on the Minotaur coming around the corner there.
Yeah, Rufiel's gonna go right there, and he's gonna pull out another little scroll from his pouch and pop it open and start reading it. And you see this giant glob of water coming from the little lake there swells up into a 30-foot long, 10-foot wide tidal wave, which ends right before Pinch at exactly 30 feet. Catching
Nice.
these three
and
in a tidal wave.
And rolling them all right on top of Pinch.
Yep.
It's like a big wave like crashes down right behind Pinch and
That's all right. He's got a bonus action disengage.
two failures.
And a success on a failed save. They take that and get knocked prone.
Nice. Well, or dead. Dead
dead.
usually outweighs
That
prone.
works too. And then
That's perfect though. The one running behind Pinch and the wave just like drags him down.
And then he is going to spend a sorcery point to quicken a spell and cast as a bonus action. He is going to cast Guiding Bolt on the Minotaur right next to him.
Guiding Bolt's a cantrip?
No?
Well, then you're trying to cast 2 spells in a round.
Oh, yeah, because a scroll spell. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I will go ahead and cast Sacred Flame on as a cantrip. Quicken.
some radiant. Probably not immune like he would be to fire. He fails. Why are we laggy? Oh, because all the acid missing left leg melting acid. 12 points of acid damage.
Yep.
He's like,
Nice.
yeah! He's stuck in these webs. He's trying to get through. He's like, yeah! He's going to try to use his action again to get out of these damn webs. Get off of me, you stupid. All right, he breaks free. So he comes out here and how does he get the acid off of him?
There's no. You only take the ongoing damage one time.
Oh,
it's
so
already
he's like,
done.
he's like, spends the rest of the round like
Burns all his
putting.
clothes off. He's standing there naked.
He's like putting mud on him from the beach over here. I think he gets to like here. Pinch.
Well, the first thing Pinch is going to do,
Dump the water out of his boots.
he's going to throw a giant badger right there.
You can use that more than once a day? Oh yeah, three times,
a day.
isn't it? Yeah. Giant badger.
Just throw all three at once.
That's too much to try to do. I know. I almost did that last turn, and I'm like, you know what? That rat over there disappears. It's like gone. Let's see if I've already got that on my log. There it is. Giant badger. Cool.
Where do you want him?
Right there.
What? That's so giant. I guess for a badger,
Yeah,
that's giant.
For a badger reason, yeah. Pinch then moves up and into play. And let's jump over here. That was bonus action. Throw the badger down. Action. And let's see, what did I do? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. He will finish his move there. Clear targets. Pretty lackluster.
Jingalang.
All right. Jangling is going to target the abominable gate over there. And before he can get any closer to the town and do any more damage, he is going to conjure up an image of a hamburger and try to terrify this minotaur into taking some psychic damage. So he will cast Phantasmal Killer at it.
It's like Wimpy. It's Tuesday, and he can't have his burger.
Nice. So it is frightened of Jangalang for the duration, and then each turn it'll take psychic damage if it doesn't save.
It's Changalang, the Burger King.
And let's check that condition to verify. Frightened means creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls when the source of fear is within line of sight. The creature can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear. Nice. Anything else, Changeling?
And that's it.
This guy, he's trying to live. So Engorgio gives unusually spiny a potion of greater healing. If somebody,
got it.
Sven,
got
if you wouldn't mind, on unusually spiny, the one down by the beach. Thank you very much. Ooh, that was a nice one too. 18. Flax overcoat is stuck in the. He got his overcoat stuck in the webs, and he's gonna try to break free, and he does. So he's gonna move out this way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And pinch. Top of round
Awesome.
5.
So the badger comes in with 2 attacks, a bite attack, which misses, and then the claws, which hit.
It's a honey badger. It's a honey
Doing
badger.
that. Honey badger don't give a shit.
It's
which isn't
minimum
much, but then-
damage.
But
3
then
points.
Pinch comes back in here, 20 feet. And takes a swing with the dagger.
Which re-rolls and hits.
Nice.
Halfling luck.
Does
Automatically
that, 20.
re-rolled. Hits. Applied the sneak attack damage. Rolled damage. 24 points of damage to the Hellhound. He is still up. Pinch does a
And
backflip and runs back out of combat as a
runs
bonus
back
action.
out of combat, clears his targets, and passes his turn.
Lumina.
All right. Lumina will take a shot at missing left leg.
Wait, are you lighting on this building?
Not yet. I'm just
Okay.
I'm just hovering right now. Let's see.
I mean, technically, I'm pretty lenient, but if you don't have hover as part of the fly, then you can't stay in the same square round around. if you're flying.
Actually, let's see. Writhing Tide does give me hover, so
Oh, well,
there you go.
that's rare, but nice.
Yeah. Well, it makes up for the, it just being 10 feet. All right. So missing left leg. I will take a shot at him.
That's a hit.
Nice. And
He's like, getting the acid off and thunk. He's like, message for you, sir. As he flips over and falls into the water, splash.
and let's take a shot at this Hellhound too. See if we can finish him off.
The badger's like, pew, 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 pew,
No.
pew.
And then I will, just kind of fly up and pause on top of the building. I have a few more rounds of that spell, but just in case, never hurts to have some solid ground beneath you.
Or some cover nearby. That's another thought.
Yeah, that too.
Rufiel, so you're like just finished using your scroll down on this area. Spiney's eyeballing you.
Spiney's eyeballing me. Well, I hope he continues to eyeball me, as I am going to upcast Guiding Bolt, use my point of inspiration to advantage.
Just want to melt his face off. Is that what your goal is?
Yeah, that's
Just
kind of how it goes. I
see if
just
you
want
can
him gone.
get his minotaur horns to just disintegrate.
Awesome.
Doesn't like it.
And-
He's bellowing out in pain.
I am upcasting that to 3rd level, doing 66 damage.
Oh.
Ones. And
Like his
then I'm
nose
going
ring
to
heats up and gets all holy. Whoa!
spend a couple of sorcery points to go ahead and quicken another sacred flame on him.
He fails. Did you drop him? No.
So close.
That's a good sacred flame too.
Yeah, it was.
So abominable gate.
So he has to make a wisdom saving throw. At when is it at the start of his turn, I believe? At the end of the target's turn.
All right,
He makes the
so
wisdom
he
save.
sees jangling up on the roof over there, and he's gonna go, oh, look at these two guys over here in this alleyway, and go murder those two guys in the alleyway, and pass his turn.
All right, so at the end of his turn, he's gonna take that, make that wisdom save. I can just push that at him. That's probably the easiest, right?
Yeah. Oh, he made it. So
He succeeds. On a successful save, the spell ends. Wow.
pretty crappy.
Okay. Yeah.
Favor suck.
Yeah. Right.
I'll take that off of him, and
Alright.
jangling. It's jangling's turn again. So cast it again. What the hell? Why not? No, I'm kidding.
All right. Well, he's more concerned about these guys that are going after his friends, and he's actually going to target this Minotaur, not the Hellhound, and try to just viciously mock him.
He's like,
He was thrown off by
my mom was a cow. What are you talking about?
Yeah, his spell ending just threw his whole concentration off. He couldn't do it.
Unusually spiny with his one hit point is going to come over here, and the only thing that he can reach right now to take his frustrations out on is a poor old honey badger.
Now he is prone.
Oh, so he's going to
to
scramble
animate.
up, get up on his one knee, kind of rise up, and just try to hit this badger with his axe.
No, not the badger.
And you know what?
I
Since
don't
he's only
think he
got one
can
hit
miss it.
point, he's going to do it recklessly.
I mean, he's got +9 to hit, doesn't he? At least +9.
+6. He missed. With advantage. Oh, wait. Was he still prone? Damn it. Oh, well. He missed.
I
Soleil.
was like, he can't move him.
All right, so Slay's moving 40 feet. And then I'm going to finish off this Minotaur.
I don't understand that the attack was 11 at the giant badger, right?
Uh-huh.
He's got an armor class of 10. I'll take it, but
Huh.
I don't know.
That intense badger armor.
Tries to shift into the Hellhound, but sees Luma up there on the roof, and sort of does a double take as he's just hovering, not actually on the roof, so it throws off his aim. Brother's always screwing him up.
Like whizzes over Jangling's head. Number 16 is going to bite this badger. Grabs a hold of this badger. Shakes him wildly and Singes his fur. Spits him out and starts running towards the guy that shot an arrow at him. Oh, fire breath recharge. This guy in the bushes, just getting out, is he's probably gonna run to the edge of the bushes and look around and go, "Holy shit!" and then start running off this direction. I think the only one that would recognize that would be Rufiel over there. He's like, "Holy shit! I'm out of here," and starts heading back the other way. Pinch.
25. So Lumina's not really there. So rather than get token stack going on, Pinch will be in the square under Lumina.
Hey, let me
Right.
get rid of a couple of. Put you there.
Yeah. Okay. That's good.
So
Lines
you
up
should
on
give
this
you a sneak
guy.
attack.
Yes, if I can hit him. So Badger's gone. Let me close that down first.
Is it a hit?
If that it is a hit. It's a nice hit.
You stab this thing in the. Come running around the
34
corner and
damage.
just like stab it in the back of the neck. It goes down.
That's enough. And Pinch will holler that there's a Minotaur headed to kill the. No, because he wouldn't have seen that. Pinch wouldn't have seen any of that. He looks around him and nothing to do, so he doesn't know if anything else is coming out of the woods though, so he's gonna move this way, and he will just go there and yeah.
Lumina.
All right, Lumina, however, did see the Minotaur heading, like towards town, out of the woods into the alleyway. So he's gonna yell that there's still a Minotaur headed towards town, and he's gonna like run and jump across this gap. But really, he like just jumps and then just kind of floats across the rest of the way, and then runs, let's see, he can get 40 feet, so he's gonna run up to the top of the roof there, and I assume he can't see the Minotaur because he's behind that other building. Is that true, Drake, from there?
I actually think you would be better off if you jumped over to there, and then I would let you see him coming around the corner there.
All right, that works. Yeah, so if I can see him from over here, I'll go ahead and take a couple shots at him.
You got a -2 to hit him.
Okay.
But you can see him. Did you
That's
have
good
how
enough.
much movement did you have?
I've got 40, so
Oh,
if there's enough, yeah, for me to get around
just
the
do
edge.
it at regular there. As you lean up
Ah.
against that chimney, like fire 2 arrows down at, and you can see him just finishing pulling his axe out of the skull of one of those human pitchfork guys. He's like,
And we'll throw Hunter's Mark on him as a bonus action.
that's a hit.
Let's do that.
That's a kind of a low roll.
And
another hit.
nice.
They're all natural. They're unarmored for your pleasure.
All right. Rufiel is going to fly over this way. Now, can I see the Minotaur from there?
Yeah.
Excellent. So I am going to burn all of the rest of my sorcery points. And I am going to twin cast Guiding Bolt.
No.
At
Oh,
third level.
the guy's like, oh, he's like, oh shit. Both magically rolled a 14. It hit both of them. 22. And how did you kill both of them by 22?
I just rolled the
Twin
damage
cast.
once. I twin cast it,
Right,
so
but
I hit both of
Ye-
them.
but
I'm
they
supposed
both
to roll.
exceeded damage by 22.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh.
They both took 31 damage, and they
Right.
both had the same hit points.
It's really funny.
So I'm gonna say only one of the farmer guys over there got biffed. As
Fell
As
off his
you-
cart, and the
as you
Minotaur
guys-
came around the corner.
definitely earned that. So
You
you
know,
guys are out of combat. However, things are getting hot in Amphil. Getting hot quick.
Yeah, let's go find the town people and tell them to get out of here for a little while. Maybe to arrange people to come in and hunt for wildfires and then
Fight forest fire.
get out. Yeah,
Only
Got a lake right there.
can
Yeah, so they have the
prevent
water.
fires.
a matter of organizing people to, because it's a mile. It's a big area. Gotta watch out.
Yeah,
Well-
it's pretty much everything on the map.
I mean, at the very least, we can stay here in town, and Rufiel can cast his, tidal wave thing and save.
Unfortunately, that was a scroll.
Oh, it's a scroll.
I
You can't do
cast
that
it
again.
anymore.
Anybody, any of you spellcasters cast a spell magic? Do
I
we?
can cast Dispel Magic. I don't know if it'll do anything. Kind of a big area of effect, but I can try.
We know the point of origin. This
Yeah.
dude right here.
This incinerated pile of ash. Yeah, I'll attempt to cast Dispel Magic at my highest level, 4th level. I don't know if it'll do anything, but I'll attempt it.
Have I heard anything about this from the history books? Of how long this orb is going to last, or any of that stuff?
It's not really a history kind of thing. It would be more of a, did Rufiel ever hear of one of these things when he was infiltrating kind of question.
Yeah. I don't know what.
Ganglang's a
you have
bard.
me
He might
roll.
know.
There's a random
Some-
chance that some drunken cultist was in the bar recently talking, yeah, when we get done blowing up a city with this thing, it's going to be awesome. Awesome.
I'll have persuaded him or deceived him into telling.
Yeah. Would Jangling know anything from his Arcana studies that he might have heard something about this?
Let's see. No.
What we don't know is that the heat is all actually radioactive waste. I'll last millions.
Hey, what's up, Moogle Muffins? Thanks for the raid. What's going on? We are in Princes of the Apocalypse, and
So as we gather up our arrows, I'm going to grab a couple out of Lumina's hands. Look, these have little fishing line around it along the top right up there. That means these are mine. Here, you can have yours, but don't be taking mine.
And I hand him a pumice stone that I found on the ground. Here, this might help with those your little facial issue you're having.
so
You've got a
Rufiel,
little-
give me an Arcana.
Oh.
I suck at it. Sure.
Well, you rolled even. You don't have no negatives and no pluses, right?
Nope.
So you pretty sure that this would be like casting Dispel Magic on Fireball.
Sure.
You know that
Counterspell.
no, that the Fireball has already gone off and you want to
I know.
dispel it.
I know what you're saying.
So
Yeah, but the difference is the magic is still here, affecting it, making it hot. Fireball is one and gone. But I'm going to go to the graveyard and check it out. I don't trust it.
it looks like it's getting hot.
It's getting hot in here.
So here's the thought process. So every hour I roll a percentile chance. And if I roll the first hour 10% or lower, a random fire starts on the map and starts to spread. Unless you guys can contain it. Or somebody
it's a
can
good thing we'll
contain
be
it.
in water deep then, isn't it?
And that's what I'm getting at. The second hour is a 20% chance. Third hour, fourth hour, and this is going to last for 24 hours. So
eventually
after
there'll
it
be a fire
reaches,
somewhere.
yeah, after it starts to reach, 20 hours, it's gonna just start consuming the entire town. So
Oh, it's worse
basically,
than
this
that.
town has, 4 or 5 hours to get the hell out of here.
Right. And for every hour, you have to roll a save or get exhaustion. It's the
Yeah.
extreme heat.
Yeah.
5
We're
hours that dead.
We're headed to water deep. I don't, right?
It's hot.
I
Ben's
think
just
we've done
starting
enough
to
here,
sweat.
guys.
You better save your horses, folks. We'll see you later.
I'll just go into the now jacuzzi
You're
to the
welcome.
lake.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
lake's probably not really affected
Get
yet.
everybody to get into the lake water to keep cool, and then arrange brigades to go out and put out any fires that sprout up.
The town is organizing mass chaos right now. That's what they're doing.
Good luck.
Are you guys gonna like just dip?
So do they
It's like
seem like they're going to stay and try to
sunset
fight
plus a
it, or are they
minute.
running?
Do what?
Are they going to stay and try to fight it and try to keep as much of the town as they can?
I'm
Or
sure
are
they'll
they gonna
try at first because they have no idea that the place is about to just totally burst into flames. So I'm sure they're gonna try to save their town. Wouldn't you expect everyone to start grabbing buckets and trying to put out fires and stuff? But eventually, it's gonna consume the entire town.
Yeah, because they can, grab every barrel you can, dump everything out of it, fill it with water, post it in different places throughout the town. Any container they have, they can fill with water, put it in different. There's ways they can do to fight it.
You said
But
10%
Soleil is more
of
worried
the
about his
area.
stuff. He's gonna
What's
go
that?
dip himself in the lake, and get all wet.
You said 10% of the area is going to catch fire for each hour.
The 10% chance that a wildfire starts, cumulative every hour.
How big a wildfire?
The wildfire is.
It's going to be a mile wide because it's a mile wide effect zone. So
The wildfire covers a 10-foot square area initially, but expands to fill another 10-foot square each round until the fire is extinguished or burns itself out.
Bro, fast.
Yeah.
yeah, there's nothing we can do. These folks need to flee. I mean, they need to grab what they can and go.
Well, and you also got to consider that your characters don't quite know all that either. Just because we're discussing it, your characters don't know
Right.
that's happening like that. I
I
mean,
would attempt
we
to
got to role
persuade people to
play,
leave.
so you guys need that information so you can role play it properly. That it's starting to get hotter, things are starting to smolder, and it's building up heat. And Rufiel goes, I don't think I can dispel this. I mean, if I do, it's only going to be, what's the area of effect of dispel magic?
It's not an area of effect. It's
Right.
One effect.
one effect.
Yeah.
So-
So you don't think you could?
I got one 5-foot square that's safe. Everybody roll to see who gets it.
Jangalang will use Mage Hand to scoop up a little bit of water from the lake and just try to put out the fire with that.
Pats it on his head. Starting to get hot.
So I'm going to go into the water, make sure all my stuff is wet so it doesn't combust.
Get all wet in the water.
I only have to go this far.
So, since we got about 10 minutes left, guess my initial question is are you guys going to try to stay and help in the town? Are you going to try to evacuate as many people as you can, or are you guys just going to, our mission's done here, we're heading to Waterdeep?
I say we do whatever the heck the town leader wants us to do. We stopped it from being worse than it could have been. Only one person got killed because they were stupid enough to take on a Minotaur. So it probably help the city anyway.
Why is it so hot, he says. It's the temperatures. It's going up
Jump in the
rapidly, I think.
I don't know. We didn't have anything to do with that. He looks at Rufiel.
I think it was these hellhounds. They were breathing too much. It's something.
Is there a gate to the hells open or something? Look at the candles, they're starting to melt.
Yeah, you're gonna want to get everybody at least out of the nearby region. See how far it extends. It might be safer to be in the water to keep yourselves cool. Rufio would want to stick around for like an hour or two, risking exhaustion, persuading people to leave.
Plus any animals you want to save, any
Yes.
cattle, stuff you need to put in the water. Take them to the lake.
Yeah, I think we're gonna stick around for a little bit, at least until we start realizing that this is not something that is gonna just go away instantly.
Right? So after the first hour, let's see if a wildfire pops up. It does not. So it's still hot, and everyone has to roll a saving throw, right? What
I'll
is the
use my
save?
inspiration, roll that advantage.
Yeah.
It's Constitution,
Yeah.
should be.
It is a DC 5 for the first hour, increasing by 1 each additional hour. Constitution saving.
Oh, it's a 5, so.
Well, I wouldn't use that until, you know what?
12 for Soleil. Oh, Rufiel, this is
And I still
6.
beat it.
The +5. Luminous. So, what about Jangalang?
Yeah, rolling it.
Oh,
yeah,
he
he's
did
fine.
it. All right. So the first, you can see now next hour it's going to be a 6, and so on and so forth. So you can see where it's starting to get hotter and build up. But the first hour, you guys start to get the people to come out of their homes and start to say, "Hey, there's some kind of magic that's heating the area. You need to get close to the water." That's pretty much what you guys are trying to do, right?
Yep.
Get your
animals, get your
kids
whatever.
and throw them in the water. See if your cows can swim.
Get your old folks. Don't let them drown.
Only the ones they want to save.
That's a given.
It's a good excuse right here. Oh, shame,
And
Grandpa.
you can start to see
Fell
like
asleep.
a mist forming on the lake because the water temperature is rising.
Slow boil.
We're gonna cook all the townspeople.
At what point is this lake going to become soup?
At what point does the
Only
pot
120
boil?
degrees. It's not insane.
It's not 120 degrees is hot tub, baby. Have you ever gotten a 120 degrees hot tub? It's like
It's gonna take a
Sit in
long
it for
time for this
hours.
lake to get up to 120 degrees. Long
That's
time.
true.
Pinch, what kind of spices should
Not
we be
not
adding
with
to
magic.
this lake?
It doesn't, man. It's a hot.
Some Old Bay, definitely some Old Bay.
There's gonna be some scrimps kicking. All right, so we're gonna drag our feet a few minutes and end it here, but we're gonna stop at Amphail as the devastation orb has been exploded. There was no way out of that. The orb was getting detonated. It's on a timer anyway, so there is one slim, rare, stupid chance that you guys could have at least delayed it, but
Put it in a bag of holding.
I know it actually has its own bag that can delay it, but you had to put you would have to put it in the bag and not do 15 points of damage to it. Or 14, yeah, 15. So and the
Wait a minute. My spell doesn't affect objects, only creatures.
the guy fell on it.
I'm just kidding.
It's acid. Acid would hurt objects.
But it explicitly says creatures within the area of effect take damage.
Special.
Yep.
True. I mean,
rules is
that is the
written.
point. That's why he
People
fell on
sinking
it.
acid.
See,
Yeah, that's why he fell. Okay. It was gonna happen, guys. There's nothing we can do.
his
Let's go
arms
to
melted
Waterdeep.
off, and the orb landed on a rock. Psh.
It's Jeremy Crawford's fault, I'm sure.
So Thursday is Thanksgiving, so we are not doing Deadlands over on Marbania stream. But Friday, I think we're still a go for Empire of the Ghouls. No one's X'd it out.
Yeah.
Everybody?
Yep.
Yeah. So Friday, right here at 8 o'clock, we're going to have turkey sandwiches and Empire of the Ghouls, a Midgard campaign setting with Matakiri DMing. And Saturday, over on Rob's channel, I will be DMing Lost Mine of Phandelver. And there's Rob's information right there. If you want to hit the follow button, that's at 9 o'clock Eastern to watch me DM a couple of these guys over at Lost Mines of Phandelver. And then Sunday, All Things Fantasy Grounds Talk Show with special guest Josh Whitmal from Smiteworks is going to be on the show.
Nice.
Trying to let Rob draw maps. So it should be an interesting show.
If Rob draw maps?
Yes. And Laroon did a special training exercise with Rob the other day, and Rob didn't realize he was actually streaming it. He thought he was just recording it. So there was several of us in chat trying to get his attention, but he never paid any attention to us. And then back here on Tuesday for session 46 of Princes of the Apocalypse. Now, after Princes of the Apocalypse ends, which is in a while, we are picking up with a new campaign, all homebrew, called Waterdeep Under Siege. And same players, new characters, and we're getting art done from P4D. He's got 2 already. Third one is getting color pretty soon, and then I'll need the other 2 from the other 2 guys, and then I can do tokens and get all the splash pages done and intros and outros and yada yada yada. But what do you guys think? Princess of the Apocalypse, I think you guys got another 5 months.
Probably. Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Based on that flow chart.
Yeah.
That's what I was.
Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing today. I thought, well,
We
based on the
still
flow
have a
chart,
level
we're not
1
halfway
we
through
haven't
this.
done. Last laugh. We
Yeah,
still
you have to
haven't done.
do that one. That one's
That
still
one's
to
gonna
do.
take forever.
And quite honestly, I haven't bred that far ahead. My DM prep sometimes is, 6 encounters. Try to get the next 6 encounters prepped and locked and loaded, and then try
Those
to.
dream images were top. They were great.
Yeah, that
Today.
was pretty good. None of this map. Obviously, those dream images are all stuff that I found. But let's show Gorgio since he's still here. Dream images. It took them a year and a half to get through it. Check out this image, the old camp image. And then
Makes me sleepy. Makes me want s'mores.
you
I
see
love the effect on the fire. It's great.
I do too.
you guys see this thing again. It's creeped up a couple times. The Elder Elemental Eye is what you guys are thinking that is.
I want to know why the woman didn't show up. I was waiting for her to show up. I don't care about the Minotaur.
The fire looks so good though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does.
I just want to sit back
Yeah, I
and
like it.
roast a marshmallow.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna. Is there somebody? I don't want to raid. I'm not. Let me go look. I gotta look. Let's see. Joey Fury Fate. Let's go raid Fury. She's playing Subnautica, but we don't care. It's Fury. Let's go raid her. All right. So stick around, chat. We're gonna go raid Fury Fate, another co-host on All Things Fantasy Grounds talk show, in a few seconds. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you guys around. If we don't see you around, see you around. All
Thanks,
right.
Drake.
See you guys.